morning, everyone. Okay, good morning. Today we solve the problems under the topic step response. In yesterday's class, we have solved the problems under the properties of LTI system in terms of impulse response h of n. So now we are going to discuss how to find the step response for the LTI system given the impulse response. So impulse response will be given. So for that impulse response, I need to find the step response. So already when we discussed the properties, we have discussed the formula to find out the step response. So using that formula, we are going to solve the problem. So I want you to just copy the first question. It is a simple question. My impulse response h of t. So I am doing for the continuous time signal as well as discrete time signal today. So here this is continuous time signal. H of t is equal to u of t. So the formula for the continuous time signal is S of t is nothing but the step response, which is equal to integral minus infinity to t. Okay, integral minus infinity to t and h of tau d tau. This is the formula. So now in place of h of t, you have u of t. So if it is h of tau, then it is u of tau. You know what is the usage of u of tau? U of tau means the signal, input signal is present only from 0 to infinity. Okay. But as per the formula, the highest limit is t only. So t is somewhere between 0 and infinity. So we will take the upper limit always t. The lower limit we can change it as per the given data. As per the given data, I have u of t. So u of t is starting only from 0. So 0 to t, u of tau now it is 1. The amplitude is 1 always for unit step signal. So 1 into d tau is d tau. So if you do the integration for d tau, it is tau. So if you substitute the upper limit and lower limit, so it is 0 to t. So t is your answer. S of t is equal to t is your answer. Since in the given question they mentioned the signal will be there only from 0 to infinity. So to indicate that, I can simply write the answer as t, or I can also write along with t u of t. So nothing wrong in writing u of t. Since my question says I have the signal from 0 to infinity. So my output should be also from 0 to infinity to indicate that I am multiplying along with t, I am multiplying u of t. So remember, in this set of problems, if the question is having u of t, definitely try to write u of t in the answer also. So all of you completed this problem. Any doubts in this?
No, mom.
No. Okay. So now we will move on to the next problem. So next problem is h of t is equal to e power minus of magnitude of t. So h of t is equal to e power minus of magnitude of t. So here the question is not having u of t like that. Okay, so we no need to write u of t in the answer. So now this is a bit unique question. Why? Because they have given magnitude. If magnitude is given, definitely we have to split the integral. So let me draw the rough diagram of this. So the rough diagram is, I will just draw here. So, you know, this magnitude of t, I can consider minus at one time, minus t at one time, and plus t at another time. So when it is minus t, then already we have one minus, so it becomes e power plus t. So I will write, when I substitute minus t, then I will be getting e power plus t as the power. Similarly, when I substitute plus t here, I will get e power minus t. I think here you don't have any confusion. The similar problem we have solved in previous class, the similar concept. So I will get e power plus t when I substitute minus. That means from 0 to minus infinity, I can say I have a signal like this. It is a rising signal. So for e power plus t, this is your rising signal. And for e power minus t, I know e power minus t is from 0 to plus infinity. So I'll be having the falling signal, the decreasing curve. So once you know this diagram, then only you can do the problem. So now what I will do is, my first step is, I want you to first copy this waveform. So I have clearly depicted the equation in terms of picture. So once all of you write this, we will start finding the step response. So our aim is to find out the step response. So I am writing here my step response S of t. I can write it as S of t is equal to, my original formula is minus infinity to t e power. So I can write h of tau only, h of tau d tau. This is my original formula. So now what I am going to do is, I have two ranges of t here. So I can take one range is t less than 0, the other range is t greater than or equal to 0. So if you get the graph having the signal on both the sides of x-axis, that means positive x-axis, negative x-axis, your integration also you have to do separately. It is not a single integration. So I will just now write the condition here. Now my first condition is, I am considering when t less than 0. When t less than 0, so I can write my equation S of t is now equal to, integral minus infinity to, so upper limit is t only, always t, and lower limit is always minus infinity. Why? Because I am doing for the minus x-axis. My minus x-axis is having minus infinity as the limit. So I no need to modify the lower limit. And upper limit, this t can be even 0 also. This t can be between minus infinity and 0. So upper limit will not be changed. Only depending upon the given data, the lower limit will be changed. So now in place of h of tau, can anybody tell me what is the expression I have to substitute? It is e power plus t or e power minus t? E power
plus t.
Plus t, very good. So here in the formula you have tau, right? So I will use tau here. So d tau. So I want you to just solve and get me the answer. Make it fast. Complete this integration. What will be the answer? I have told e power minus infinity means what is the answer. E power plus infinity means what is the answer. So you know everything. So when you do the integration, you will have e power tau only, and you will be substituting t as the upper limit and minus infinity as the lower limit. So is it too difficult finding the answer here? Yes, Ambika, what is the answer now?
E power t, ma'am.
E power t. So e power t is the answer, right? So e power t is the answer. I have solved only for one side, okay? Now I have to solve for the other side. So let me just change everything. So now I have t greater than or equal to 0. The next condition is t greater than or equal to 0, because my other side, if you see the graph, it is t greater than or equal to 0. So t greater than or equal to 0, you have to check the limits. Here the limits are very, very important. So let me just write the integration separately. So I am writing now the condition for t greater than or equal to 0. So when t greater than or equal to 0, I can write my s of t as s of t is equal to, so I am just going to split it into e power, split it into, I know my lower limit is always minus infinity and it is going up to 0. So I will substitute this part later. Then the split up is from 0 to t. From 0 to t. So this is just a unique problem. So you have to split the integration for t greater than or equal to 0 in this way. So in original formula, the lower limit is minus infinity and upper limit is t. So when you consider the condition t greater than or equal to 0, you just split the integration as minus infinity to 0 and then plus 0 to t. So now I have to substitute here. So when I substitute the value of h of tau here, it is e power plus tau only. You know why? Because for the negative x-axis, we know that this is e power plus tau. And for the positive x-axis, it is e power minus tau. Okay, or e power t. Originally it is e power t. Later in the formula, we will replace t with tau. So similarly here, I will write e power minus tau d tau. So make mark this problem is very important. See, normally what you people will do is, I will tell you what is the mistake you will do. The mistake is you do not write this first term. So simply because of the condition t greater than or equal to 0, you will take 0 to t, right? 0 to t, and you will just find only the integration of this and you will lose the marks. So this is one of the typical problem where it involves the magnitude. So magnitude means I cannot separately find the s of t for only t greater than or equal to 0. I have to consider this lower limit. I have to split the integration. That is the main thing here. Minus infinity to 0 and 0 to t. So I want you to just solve the integration and get me the answer. And mark this is important. And this question I have seen in almost all the papers because this is a confusing question. So e power tau, if you substitute, it is 1, e power 0 is 1, then minus 0, then plus. Here if I see the upper limit is e power minus t and the lower limit minus of e power 0 is 1. Tell me what is the answer you are getting here? Has anyone solved? Harshita?
Ma'am, e power minus t, ma'am.
E power minus t, just e power minus t. Check it again. Actually,
minus e power minus t, ma'am.
minus e power minus t now. Yes, one minus will be there. Okay, if one minus is there, when you do the integration, I think you people have missed this minus. So if minus is there, can you just check it again? Is it just minus e power minus t or some more term will come? See, you will take minus common, right, after integration.
Plus 2, ma'am.
Minus e power minus t plus 2.
So, okay. So I will write like this. You just check whether am I right or wrong. 2 minus e power minus t. Just a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
So I hope everyone completed this problem. We will move on to the next problem. just copy this and see, once you complete the answer, you should summarize the answer if you have more than one answer. Since I have two answers here, I have to summarize it like this. S of t is equal to e power t when t less than 0 and 2 minus e power minus t when t greater than or equal to 0. Okay. So now you take down the third problem. Third problem is very easy. Okay. H of t is given as 1 by 4 u of t minus u of t minus 4. So as per the formula, I am just writing the formula. S of t is equal to minus infinity to t h of tau d tau, which is equal to, so I have to substitute h of tau. So h of tau is 1 by 4 of, so 1 by 4 I will move outside the integration, 1 by 4. So within the bracket I can write minus infinity to t u of tau minus infinity to t u of tau minus 4 d tau. The main question here is integration of unit step signal will be ramp signal. So integration of unit step signal is ramp signal. That's it. We are not doing much in this problem. Minus of integration of u of tau minus 4. So integration of unit step signal is again ramp signal r of t minus 4. So in single step you are getting the answer. So you need to write a point in this problem. Integration of unit step signal is a ramp signal. That's it. So since everything is unit step means towards the right hand side. Okay. So I can write the condition. I will get this output when t is greater than or equal to 0. When t is greater than or equal to 0. You can ask me a question, ma'am. In the earlier problem, you said the lower limit you have to make it 0. Nothing wrong. If you can make it 0 also. My concept is integration of unit step signal is ramp. That's why I did not modify the lower limit. If you want, you can modify the lower limit also. So you need to understand here integration of any limits. So I am not worrying about the limits. Integration of unit step signal is a ramp signal. So that's why in the formula, I did not bother about modifying the lower limit. Okay, so if you want, you can modify it as 0. That's it. Am I clear here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, the next problem. So far we have discussed for continuous time signal. So now the first problem we are going to solve for the discrete time signal. So you know what is the formula to be used. So you can see here, take down the question, h of n is equal to 1 by 2 power n u of n. H of n is equal to 1 by 2 power n u of n. So this is your question. And the formula is S of n is equal to summation k equal to minus infinity to n h of k. See, as per the given data, I have u of n in the question. If there is u of n, I know I do not have anything at the negative side. So I can write when n is less than 0, my output is equal to 0 because there is no signal. So when will I get the output? When n is greater than or equal to 0, I will get the output. So I can write S of n is equal to summation. The lower limit I am just changing it as 0. I hope you all understood. So instead of minus infinity, I am writing 0. So it is 0 to n. Originally it is 0 to infinity. So n is any point between 0 and infinity. As per the formula, the limit highermost limit is n. So that highermost limit we should not disturb it. So in the formula we have h of k. So it is 1 by 2 power k. So can anybody tell me what is the mathematical formula to be used here? Summation n is equal to 0
1 minus
to,
alpha power n plus 1.
very good, very good. So summation n is equal to 0 to, is it n minus 1, alpha power n. So how will you write this? It is 1 minus alpha power n the whole divided by 1 minus alpha, right? So now I do not have the highermost limit like this as per the formula. So what I can do, I can write plus 1 and minus 1. Plus 1 and minus 1. If I write plus 1 and minus 1, this complete n plus 1 is nothing but capital N now. So now if I write the answer in terms of formula, it is 1 minus 1 by 2 power n plus 1 the whole divided by 1 minus 1 by 2. So I just want you to simplify this. The denominator is 1 minus half, so it is half. That half, that 2 will come up. So you just see the simplification how I have done. So 2 into 1 minus 1 by 2 power n plus 1. Okay. So this is your answer, and I told in the earlier problems, if u of n is there in the question, you can show that identity in the output also. You can show that identity in the output also. So this says that I have the output only from 0 to infinity. And in the previous problem also you can do it. In the previous problem, instead of writing u of t, I have written t greater than or equal to 0. So anything you can do it. So if you write u of t here, since in the question there is u of t, right, u of t. So you can write either u of t or t greater than 0. If you write u of t, this t will not be written. If you do not write u of t, then this t greater than or equal to can be written. So it is as per your convenience. And I always tell that better you write all the possible answers. So have you people completed this problem, discrete time, problem number 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now see problem number 5, copy the question. See, you may feel these are all simple question. You So h of n is equal to u of n. So the formula is summation k equal to minus infinity to n h of k. So originally what I will do, I will change the lower limit. Since unit step signal is given, lower limit is 0 up to n, and the unit step signal, the amplitude is 1, so I write 1 here. So now I have a question to you. What is the formula we can use for this? You have a mathematical formula. Do you remember any formula? Okay, if not, I will only write. So summation n is equal to 0 to n minus 1. So this is very important, alpha power n. Okay, just now we have discussed. So it is 1 minus alpha power n divided by 1 minus alpha. So you should know this. This formula is applicable only when alpha is not equal to 1. Alpha is not equal to 1. And I have the continuation of the same formula, which is equal to n when alpha is equal to 1. So now can you tell me, here is it matching with alpha equal to 1 for our problem, the current problem? If alpha is
Yes,
equal to
ma'am.
1, yes. So how can I write the answer? If alpha is equal to 1, I should write the answer as n. If the highest power of summation is n minus 1. So here I do not have the highest power of summation as n minus 1. So you know what has to be done. So can you just get me the answer here? What should be the answer? Is it very tough? Sanjay? ಸಂಜಯ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ಯಪ್ಪ?
N plus
N plus somebody was telling n plus 1, that is the answer. Okay, n plus 1 is the answer. So can we leave the answer as it is, or we need to attach something in the answer? Yes, Harshita, what should be attached in the answer?
U of N, ma'am.
Yes, very good. U of n. Okay. So just finish this problem. U of n. Okay. So I'll just show you my screen. See, the answer is n plus 1 into u of n. Okay. Now, sixth problem is, you can see the sixth problem, h of n is equal to minus 1 power n, u of n within the bracket u of n plus 2 minus u of n minus 3. So first this given thing we should convert into diagram. If I want to convert into diagram, I know what is u of n plus 2. N plus 2 means, you
Ma'am,
know,
your voice is breaking, ma'am.
my voice is breaking. Okay. Okay, just wait a minute. I'll just move to some other place. Okay. We are in the college, so we are facing some difficulty here. I'm just moving to some other place. Please wait. Am I audible now? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So we'll just continue the problem. I think you have taken this question, right? So u of n plus 2, you know how to plot u of n plus 2. So I will start from minus 2. So it goes up to infinity towards the right hand side. And can anybody solve this bracket and get me the answer?
Minus 2 to 2.
Minus 2 to 2, or is it correct, everyone? Minus 2 to 2? I think it is correct. So minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. So initially I will write the amplitude as 1 only. But along with this bracket, I have minus 1 power n. So minus 1 power n. So I will substitute the initial value of n as minus 2. If it is minus 2, then minus 2, then how will you simplify this? Minus 1 divided by minus 1 the whole square. So I won't be having change in the amplitude. The amplitude remains 1 only. I guess you can follow this. Now, when I substitute minus 1 power in place of n minus 1, so this will be 1 divided by minus 1 power plus 1. So here I am getting the answer as minus 1. So listen carefully. I am just changing this amplitude plus 1 as minus 1. Okay, minus 1. Similarly, can you people tell me the remaining samples, how the amplitudes are changed? At 0, will it remain same? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
And what about plus 1? Plus 1, will it be amplitude plus 1 or it will be minus 1?
Minus 1, minus.
Minus 1, very good. What about at 2?
1.
1. Okay, correct. So now once we complete this graph, we can go for the formula. So since it is a discrete, so let me try to apply the formula. S of n is equal to summation n is equal to minus infinity to n. So h of k. So now here the lowermost limit cannot be minus infinity because I have at minus 2 I have the sample. So when I expand the summation, so originally let me write this limits. So minus 2 to plus 2 h of k. Now we will just expand this. So at minus 2, I know what is the amplitude. At minus 2, the amplitude was plus 1. So plus 1, then plus. At minus 1, the amplitude was minus 1. So it is minus 1. And at 0, the amplitude was 1. And at 1, the amplitude was minus 1. And at 2, the amplitude is 1. So what is the answer for this? So plus 1 minus 1 gets cancelled, plus 1 minus 1 gets cancelled. So your answer is 1. Is it clear? Have you all completed? Is Ambika finished?
Yes, ma'am.
So I hope you all understood how you are getting the answer as 1. Okay. So in my notes, I have written for the other ranges also, how is the value of S of n. So it is optional. If you want, you can write it. See, when n is less than or equal to minus 3, I do not have anything. So answer is 0. And you can write when n is between minus 2 to plus 2. Minus 2 to plus 2, you can write the answer as 1. So you can write only these 2 lines as the answer. So with this, we have completed the 6th problem. So we will move on to the 7th problem. So 7th problem is completely different from all the earlier problems. Just copy this question. A continuous time LTI system has step response. See, normally in all the earlier problems, step response was asked, given impulse response. But here, the step response is given in the question itself. So they are asking some other data to be found. What is the other data? They are asking find and sketch the output of the system to the input x of t. Output of the system. So let me draw the system here. So this is my system. This system is having impulse response h of n, and they're asking output of the system. So here I need to find y of n. Output of the system is y of n. So for the input x of t. And in the question they have mentioned x of t in terms of diagram. So we should convert this diagram into equation. So if you have copied the question, let me know. I will start the solution. Finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So can you just guess how to convert the diagram into equation and see whether the equation which I have written is correct as per the diagram? The diagram says it starts from 1 and it ends at 3. So is it right writing u of t minus 1 minus u of t minus 3? Just check it. And the meeting may get disconnected now. It is showing less than 1 minute. Yeah. So we will just connect back and discuss further. Okay. I want all of you to complete up to this. X of t expression from the given diagram is u of t minus 1 minus u of t minus 3. So with this, I'll stop now. So we'll join back in the next meeting. Okay. So connect back immediately.